Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. So today we're talking about LPGA USGA assert new female competition policy, making transgender female players largely ineligible. This is from Ryan Ballingy. The LPGA and the United States Golf Association have modified their eligibility rules to establish what amounts to be a female at birth policy for competition. Announcements by both organizations updated similar internal competitive rules that effectively end eligibility for almost all transgender women to compete in championships both organizations run or sanction. For the LPGA, they have modified their gender policy for competition eligibility, effective with the 2025 season. The new policy requires competitors to be assigned female at birth to play on the LPGA Tour, Epson Tour, Ladies European Tour, Legends of the LPGA, and other elite LPGA competitions. Players assigned male at birth and who have gone through male puberty are not eligible to compete. Our policy is reflective of an extensive science based and exclusive approach, said LPGA Commissioner Molly Marcos Saman, SAMAAN. The policy represents our continued commitment to ensuring that all feel welcome within our organization while preserving the fairness and competitive equity of our elite competitions. The LPGA came to the policy change after convening a working group of top experts in medicine, science, sports, psychology, golf performance, and gender policy law, and receiving input from a broad array of stakeholders. The LPGA's working group has advised that the effects of male puberty confer competitive advantages in golf performance compared to players who have not undergone male puberty. In a statement, the LPGA explained golf individual competitions are generally categorized as women's events, which have specific eligibility requirements, or open events where any player is eligible to compete. The United States Golf Association has introduced a new competitive fairness gender policy, which also starts in 2025 and reflects several changes related to transgender athletes. A nearly identical eligibility standard applies for the USGA's Women's Championships, including the U.S. Women Open, U.S. Women's Amateur, and the LPGA. We remain committed to providing opportunities for everyone to compete for a national title or team, but have made changes to our eligibility criteria that reflects current scientific data and strives to maintain competitive integrity, said USGA CEO Mike Wan. Our updated policy reflects a thoughtful and thorough process during which the USGA consulted with leading medical professionals from around the world. The policy of both organizations does also address eligibility of transgender males. Transgender males may compete in USGA women's events if they demonstrate to the reasonable satisfaction of the USGA's medical panel that they have never used exogenous EXOGENOUS testosterone or other similar anabolic androgenic substances, including in connection with gender affirming care. The LPGA's policy states any player who was assigned female at birth and who has used any growth or muscle promoting substance or method identified on the LPGA list of prohibited substances or methods in connection with any reassignment treatment prescribed by a physician or otherwise must demonstrate to the satisfaction of the expert panel that they do not have any continuing performance enhancing benefit from such use. These changes come largely in response to backlash against transgender player Haley Davidson, who found some success on the NXXT Women's Pro Tour, a developmental tour that can potentially offer access to the LPGA's Epson Tour. After Davison, who began taking hormone treatments in 2015 and underwent gender reassignment surgery in January 2021, won her third event on the series against a small field in January 2024, the tour banned transgender players in March of 2024. Davison, who has complied with the LPGA's gender policy to this point, then advanced out of pre-qualifying for the LPGA Q School in August, spurring more backlash. A variety of players have approached golf sanctioning organizations for women asking for a female at birth policy, largely in response to Davison. For her part, Davison has been public in expressing understanding about the backlash to her eligibility for women's events. Now she will be required to play in only open events if she wishes to compete at the highest levels of golf. Well, what do you think of this one? Uh, it's not like volleyball where she's smashing the ball in a woman's face and stuff like that, but uh, she could drive the ball farther. So I'm not sure. I understand everything that's going on, and it it it's a tough decision all the way around for a lot of sports. Not a lot of sports, I should say. Golf is different from other sports where you're not hitting your other player, and stuff like that. So there's a big difference there. But still, the competition has to be equal. So I don't know. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about this, and we'll see you next time on the Scotty B Show. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all have a good day, good night, whatever the case may be. We'll see you next time.